Virginia. Got back out today. This is Thursday. Got the day off for luck. I've been at work for 12 straight days, 12-hour shifts, and had to take care of some bills this morning. I got about 2 hours to dig. Put my SCF Calico 10x12 butterfly coil on my MXT. Same settings as before. About 2.5. About a 1.5 on the discrimination, ground lock, and relic mode, trigger forward, and just got a bullet. It's a fired one. That's unlike me. This other coil picked it up though. A little chattery, but I'm not too sure what it is. That's a pretty hard hit bullet. It is a bullet though. Probably a 58. Unless I really clean it up. It's got a big dimple on the bottom, so I'm pretty sure it's a 58. Might even be a Gardner. It is a Gardner. I'm pretty sure it is. It's a big old splat, but it looks like a Gardner bullet. Big old base ring on it and a big old hole on the bottom, so it's probably a Gardner. Whoops, I'm thinking I'm out of focus. Sorry about that. Not gonna clean up too much. I'm pretty sure it's a Gardner bullet fired. And I want to take this minute, do a couple more shout outs. I missed a few the other day, and take this time to do them now. One, Rocky Top, buddy. I missed you on the video the other day. I don't know how, but I was reviewing my film and I see that where I missed you, so I want to mention you today. Rocky Top Relics. He's been a watcher of mine for a long time. Always takes time to comment. He comments on a lot of y'all's channels, and I want to give him a shout out. And a few other guys that comment on me fairly often. Bill Dunham, you're one of them. Bill, I want to say thank you, and just a little shout out for you. Let's go see if we can find some more bullets. But Bill Dunham and Rocky Top Relics, both you guys, I appreciate your comments and appreciate you watching my channel. Alright, it's got another hole, and it's a cracky signal at first. I thought I heard some goodness in there, and I'm pretty sure I ain't in the shadow here. I'm trying to turn because the wind's up a little bit. I'm pretty sure I got a Williams cleaner. I do, and I'm pretty sure it's a dropped, and it is. And this is my next signal in the morning. It's got one of those nose cast dimples on top. Typical Williams cleaner around here. 2 rings, zinc washer on the bottom. This one's intact. They didn't pull the bottom. And just wanted to do another shout out for 2 more of my followers, subscribers that all the time take the time to watch my vids and make a comment. And at first, it's Detecting 207. It's Detecting DETECTING 207. And Quick Draw 0331, which goes by the channel name of QK DRAW 0331, Quick Draw 0331. I want to do shout outs to both of you guys. You always seem to watch my videos too, and I missed you on the last one. And I'm trying to do some catch up on some guys that are pretty regular on my channel, at least making comments and taking time to watch. And so there you go. I got Detective 207, Quick Draw 0331, and I do have another piece of equipment finally. I've never had a handheld digger or handheld probe, so I finally broke down, got the Garrett Carrot, which is I think what everybody's calling it, the Garrett Carrot. It's the Garrett Pro Pointer AT. It's all terrain. It's throw it in the water. This one's you don't have to put the goop and all that stuff on there. This thing's submersible up to 10 feet, just like it is. You just throw it in the water just like that, and it's good to go. Never had a pinpointer in my life, so it's probably gonna take me a while to get used to using it. I'm used to just digging it myself and digging up. I have used it a couple times. It's pretty cool. I haven't gone through all the modes yet, but I got the new Garrett Carrot, and I'd like to say thank you to Garrett. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good little tool to add to my arsenal. And sorry to hear that Mr. Garrett passed away, I think about a week and a half ago. And he was the founder of the Garrett Corporation. big loss to the metal detecting community, but I'm sure the company will keep growing strong. And that's it for now. Let's go dig another signal in the short time we got this morning. All right, this is all. I'm getting signals 45 to 55, which is generally a brass signal for me. And I think I see it. It's right in here, but I don't know what it is yet. So let's try to figure out what we got. It looks like it's edge. Oh yeah, I think if you can see it right there, the tip of my finger is the edge of a button. So we got a button. Let's see what kind of button. Oh no, it ain't a button. I know what it is. It's a big old adjuster stud off a belt. That's a good sign. I'm pretty daggone close to where I found that breastplate. But these big old studs a lot of times were used to adjust the belt sizes on their waist belts. So I got a big old it's a big old brass stud. Let me back off a little bit. Got a big old brass stud. I don't think, I might have dug one other in this field. And I think it was up in this area too. But close to where I dug the breastplate and a belt adjuster slide. So it kind of sits right in. I'd love to find a sword plate or a carbon sling buckle in here. I know it's here, it's just a matter of where. But there you go, got a belt adjuster stud. And I want to make one more shout out, actually two more. And that'll do me for the shout outs for right now. And that's Crossbow 206, and it's just spelled like it sounds, Cross, C-R-O-S-S-B-O-W 206. And Crossbow, you and Wild Bill. Wild Bill spells his channel name W-L-D-B-I-L, short, cut it short, W-I-D-B-I-L, Wild Bill and Crossbow 206. I'd like to thank you guys. I didn't mention you last time, but I'd like to take the time to mention you this time and do a shout out. Appreciate you watching my channel, making the comments. You guys are regulars too, and that pretty much between the last video and this one accounts for most of the guys that are really common to my channel as far as being there and making comments. And I just want to say thank you. I enjoy digging and sharing, and I'm glad you guys like watching. I know I'm not the best video guy in the world, but maybe you get to see some of the stuff we find here in the valley, Shenandoah Valley, Virginia. And so I don't keep wrangling. Let's move on to the next hole. I only got a little while to dig. See y'all. Alright, I got another signal. It's reading 52 to 57 on MXT, and it's in this clod somewhere. And we'll find it together. It's either going to be junk or a bullet. I figured. Huh. Where'd it go? Let's get the probe out. Right there it is. Alright, let's see what we got. Small bullet. Whoa. It's cleaner. Yeah, it's a Williams cleaner with the pulled base. Remember I was telling you guys about that. I don't know why they did anything. I figured it was the foul. They had a bunch of fouled guns here, and they had time to play. They took the rings off, but it's a Williams cleaner bullet minus the base ring. And another good find. It's dropped, except for the fact that they pulled the zinc washer out. And like I said, anything I figured they did that for was fouled guns. This site's probably associated maybe with 1864. Second and third battle Winchester. Could have been either one of them. Second Winchester I think was the year before. Third Winchester was 64. But this area could have seen action in both of them. And I just figured the guns are fouled. Pulled the washers out so they can still use them. I don't know. Alright, this is Earl. See you at the next one. Alright, I had the signals bounce around to 54 to 70, 55 to 77, somewhere in there. And I don't know if it's in focus, but it's right there. It's going to be a rare find for this field. It's a 69 caliber round ball, musket ball. And that looks to be a dropped one as well. Unreal. Haven't dug but I think one other out of this field. I ain't too sure I even dug one. It was a 69. I think it was a little bit smaller. I know I got a K shot, I think the last dig. But that one's lead and 69 caliber round ball. Awesome, man. I'll take that. That's a drop. Beautiful find. This is real. Let's look for another one before I gotta get later. Alright, getting a 37 to 45 signal. It's a little low for lead, but I see the lead. It's right there. And got us another drop 58. And it's gonna be a regular old 58, pointy top, even machine ribs. And it's gonna be a nice drop. There you go, guys. Drop 58. Seam down the side. Very little, no damage. That's a nice little bullet right there. Alright, this is Earl. See you at the next hole, heading the way up. Alright, I'm shaking a little bit. I think I just hit the holy grail for today. My luck is really pushing me, man. I ain't 20 feet from where I dug the other breastplate. And here's my hole. I'm right along road cut where my truck is at, where there's been a bunch of cans. And I got a signal and it's screaming buckle, buckle, buckle. And I see the edge of it. I'm pretty sure it's lead. I'm almost positive I got me another breastplate, man. So let's look at it together. And I can almost guarantee it's a breastplate. No, it's a big old piece of melted lead. Oh man, what a whopper. Man, that was a fooler. Thought I had a breastplate. But there's something right there. This piece of dirt. Man, what a fooler that was. Man, that thing was sticking up like that. I thought for sure I had a breastplate. There's a big old hunk of piece of lead, man. Excited for nothing, but that's still pretty cool. Not every day you find a big old piece of lead like that. That's an awesome find. It's been cut. I'm not sure what the heck they were making. I gotta go here in just about 5 minutes, but big old piece of lead. I'm sure they're melting something down because they were cutting slivers off right there. Alright, this is Earl.
Alright guys, this is Earl from Virginia doing a quick wrap up. I'm going to call this one, you thought you had a good one, but because when I thought I had this signal, this thing was turned up, if I remember right, kind of like that. And if you would have seen that in the hole, especially knowing I dug a breastplate about 15 feet from where that was, and the signal was reading all but plate, that I thought I had a breastplate before I uncovered it, but I got a rude awakening. So basically what I got is a big old piece of melted lead. I was hoping there might be some writing on it, and there might be some scratching right up in this one end, like a Z or something, but I think it's just purely accidental. It doesn't look like it's me. But if you look real hard, I'll try to turn this. I don't know if it's going to focus or not. But this edge here has been cut, and the knife marks, a bayonet, whatever they use, probably a knife. Looks like they started there and wedged in, just sliced it off. So they were slicing off the lead for something, either making bullets or just making crap, doing widget stuff. I'm not sure which. They might have had a big old blob of lead making bullets with it and just cutting off what they need. But that was a surprise. I thought I had a screamer for sure. Thought I had a breastplate and got the rude awakening. Just a piece of lead blob, but that'll be alright. Also got a couple brass pieces. I got the big old brass stud that I was telling you about, belt adjuster stud, what I call them. Of course, you have your belt doubled over, and then they were used to make it shorter, longer, and then the studs were in there on the fold where on the buckle end, I believe, where they fold the leather back. And I think there was 2 of these that went in there. That's how it worked. Didn't show this one when I dug it. Basically, it's just the head off of a J hook. It broke off. And down there where I was at, I found numerous J hooks, probably about 5 or 6 down that one area. Then I also got my 58. Got a couple different bullets today. Got a 58, drop 58, no big deal. Got the nice drop Williams cleaner. Got also another Williams cleaner, but this one's missing the zinc ring. And I found a few of them in the field. Got me a big old fat 69 caliber round ball. That's most likely a Confederate bullet. And a piece of melted lead blob, melted lead, whatever, no importance. And then the last one was that fired bullet I got. It has got a deep flat base cone in it, and looking at it, it has no rings at all. So If it had rifling, I would say this is a modern shotgun slug, but it has no rifling marks at all. So I'm thinking this is an infield, smooth-sided infield, one way or another. I'm hoping that's what it is. Kind of hard to tell. This thing's been shot hard, man. There's not much left of it, but it is a bullet. Looks to be no grooves on the bottom, so I have to classify it in the infield class. I may be wrong. It doesn't quite seem big enough, or like there's enough lead there for an infield, but the way this thing impacted, it might not all be there to begin with. So it's either that or it was a squatty shotgun slug of some type. It didn't have any rifling, so it was in a non-rifled barrel. There's no rifling marks coming up the side for grooves. So alright, I can only guess. It's either a shotgun slug or an infield of some type. So that's it. That's a quick wrap up. This is all for Virginia, and hopefully get out again today. See you guys later. Have a good one.